Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lone Cerberus and this is a gym playthrough of Resident Evil Outbreak, the Outbreak scenario. I'm going to be playing the game twice and showing you everything you need to know to play as Jim. And I am going to be playing on infinite mode and I am going to be playing on easy. The reason being is so that I can talk you through the various different things that you need to know. So obviously we're going to be starting in the bar, and as usual we will be pushing the barrels in front of the door. Now, Jim doesn't start with a weapon, so as soon as you've got the barrel in front of the door, you can push both barrels in front of the door, gives you a little bit of extra time. Come across here and grab this gun. Now, on different difficulties, it'll be a different weapon, but on easy and normal, it's normally a gun. Once you've done that, come behind the bar and grab the staff room key. If you can't find the staff room key in the behind the bar, it is in through this door and it is in one of the trash cans. Once you've done that, through this door in the corner here. Up the stairs, avoid the window, because a zombie will break through that window. Up into the staff room. Now there's several documents and several things that you can find up here. This room here, wait for this cutscene to play. The zombies have broken through the door, but we can skip that, it's a generic cutscene. This door here contains a couple of documents and some handgun ammo, but it's not necessary to go in there. This door, however, in the recess, it is necessary to go through there. Because what you're looking for in this drawing room is this lighter here. If you're playing as Alyssa, this cabinet here contains either a shotgun or a handgun, depending on the difficulty you're playing. But once you've done that, depending on what you want out of that room, go back into the staff room. This room here is the owner's room. You only need to go in here, only have to go in here on hard and very hard, and I'll explain why in a few minutes. If you go in there on easy and normal, there is a zombie in there. There's also something useful, but again I will come back onto that in a minute. So we're going to block the door, barricade the door as we usually do. You don't have to barricade the door, but it gives you a little bit more time before the zombies break through.
No idea.
Once you've done that, come to the low table here, the card table. Replace the nail gun with the newspaper and grab the key with the blue tag. Turn round, come to this door here and unlock it with the key. Up the stairs. Go through this door and you turn immediately right. You are going into the wine room. through this door, turn right, and into the wine room. Here you can grab this bottle. Now, if you're playing on hard and very hard, at this point you must go back downstairs into the owner's room. In the owner's room you will find a picture with a recess that you can put that square bottle in. Once you've done that, you will find a forklift key. Grab the forklift key, come back up to the liquor room and find the forklift. If you're playing on easy and normal like I am now, you don't need to do that because the forklift key is right there. You can, however, if you're playing on easy and normal, you can do this on hard and very hard as well. You just need to find another bottle. But if you combine the bottle in the newspaper and then combine that with the lighter, you get a Molotov cocktail. Regardless of which way round you do it, grab the forklift key and head to the forklift in the liquor room. As soon as you come out of the liquor room, as soon as you come out the wine room door, run forward. Do not hesitate, because the zombie, if you hesitate, the zombies will grab you.
Not sure.
Round 2, the forklift. Make sure you operate the lever. If you don't, you ain't escaping.
Yeah.
Up the ladder
Son of a bitch.
and crawl through.
Good.
This is the quickest way. If you don't have time, or you have the spare ammunition, there is a door at the bottom of these stairs that you can shoot through, but it takes a lot of ammunition. There's a key here that you can grab, which leads to a storage room on the rooftop. There's some items in there. Again, depends on the difficulty, will depend on what the items are. Sometimes they're useful, sometimes they're not. Honestly, the only real use is if you're playing as Kevin and you're after the special items, because there is a special item in there for Kevin. Right, regardless of whether you go in the storage room or not, take down that barricade, that gate. This cutscene will play. At the end of this cutscene, you've got a 3-minute timer. You have to get to this police officer in 3 minutes. It's actually pretty easy and can be done in just over a minute. So once the cutscene ends, up onto the ledge, turn left, run to the end here. Jump across. Now Jim has made that. It's very unusual for Jim to actually make it. If you fall down here, spam the X button and you will climb up. If the crows are still around and they attack you, they will make you plummet to your death, unfortunately. Once you're across the roof and into the top floor of the apartment, ignore the fire door, the fire exit. Go to the elevator, go into the elevator. out of the elevator and turn left. There's no need to turn right. There are doors, but you can't get through them. There is one exception, and I will come on to that. Once you go through the door, the timer stops. Go down the steps. This cutscene will play.
You startled me. I'm surprised you're still alive. The whole city's a war zone. We need all the help we can get. Now, move the police car over there to build a barricade. Go!
Go! Now you have to push the cars until the camera angle changes. So once the camera angle changes to there, you've pushed it far enough. Turn round, run back. Run in front of the second car, push it backwards.
They're getting closer. We gotta go, now!
Okay, run forward. You've got two options here. This is the same for every character. You can either shoot the door, which speeds up this segment, or you can take out the zombies. Now it depends obviously on the amount of ammunition you've got. Now, I'm playing on Infinity Easy mode so that I can talk you through the scenarios. So it really doesn't matter which way round I did that.
Hey, listen, you should go now.
Now, if you didn't grab the lighter in Jay's bar, this officer will drop a lighter. The only issue, he's surrounded by zombies. Or scissor tails, but that's on hard and very hard. So for most people, he will be surrounded by zombies. If you need the lighter, go and grab the lighter. If you don't, head straight up to this tanker. Do not worry about the zombie crawling out from underneath. Until he stands up, he cannot attack you. Now this can be a little bit tricky, but you need to find the right place to stand and select the lighter. Once you've done that, this cutscene plays and you burn all the zombies. Then need to jump into the canal. Swim over to this opening and pull yourself in. sometimes you might have to repeat the exercise depending on the cutscene. Once you're in the tunnel,
Are you okay?
turn to the character's right
I
and
guess.
run down the tunnel. Drop down, step, keep following the tunnel all the way to the ladder and climb the ladder.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Once you're up the ladder, this is one of the few places in this level that you can actually breathe, have a breather. There are a few things to pick up. There's a couple of herbs, there's a couple of documents, and depending on which character you're playing as, there's a couple of special items as well. Whatever you choose to do, whatever you choose to pick up, when you're ready to move on, speak to this officer here, and a cutscene will play.
This is the Raccoon City Police Department. Please try to stay calm. Vehicles are standing by to commence evacuation. We need everyone here as quickly as possible. That's it then? Get in, please. The highway is too dangerous. We're taking side streets. Damn! Another barricade. As you can see, there are too many roadblocks. I'm afraid
There
we'll have to
are-
get out and continue on foot.
There are two endings to this scenario. The first one is the one I'm going to play here. In the back of the van, of the police van, you'll find a variety of weapons.
Holy shit.
Usually handguns and shotguns and the associated ammo.
Why?
Obviously arm yourself up. Come round to the front of the van and up the footpath that you'll find. Onto the footbridge. Now each character, this cutscene is unique.
This can't be real.
This part, however, is generic. So, if you've seen it with one character, you've seen it with all. After that cutscene, for the first ending, you're going to run forward
Did you find it?
down these steps. And onto Main Street. You can talk to this officer here. Sometimes he gives you a handgun. But what you're looking for here on Main Street is the detonator handle and the detonator body. The detonator handle is by this officer who's dead by the lamppost. Grab the handle. And then on the other side of the street is the detonator body. Try and avoid the zombies if you can. If you have to take them out, however, take them out. I would then recommend running back down to this officer so you can see any zombie coming whilst you combine the handle and the body together. Once you've done that, you will need to head to this case in the middle of the street, stand beside it and use the detonator body, the detonator handle. the ending cutscene, the first ending cutscene then plays.
That day, luck was definitely not on my side. You think you got problems? You think you're badass? Man, you don't know shit.
Yesterday, just before dawn, the Pentagon announced that radioactive waste has been leaked throughout Raccoon City. In accordance with U.S. safety regulations, the city has been placed under quarantine, and the Army has been sent in to investigate and control the situation.
Okie dokie, so I'm going to run that again. And this time I'm going to do it in a semi-speed run sort of way. Basically to show you the second ending that Jim can get. So again, I'm playing on the infinite mode on easy. And I'm going to be as quick as I can. Reason being is to get to the alternative ending, second ending. So, with Outbreak, the Outbreak scenario, the scenario itself is actually pretty linear, regardless of the character you're playing as, with a few exceptions here and there, specific cutscenes, so on and so forth. So, if you want to do this scenario quickly, as in take less than an hour to complete, and just follow the path that I am taking. And this is for any character. The only difference obviously being the ending. Got the timing right on that. I'm not going to barricade the door this time. Reopen the door though, so that's the zombies breaking through. Slightly different cutscene if you don't block the door. And obviously they break through quicker as well. So, upstairs. Remembering that if you're playing on hard or very hard, you need to grab the square bottle, come back down, go to the owner's room, and find the indent in there. into the wine room. There are a couple of special items in this liquor room, depending on who you're playing as. Obviously, you can see there's 2 or 3 more of those square bottles. They're obviously a very distinctive bottle, and they are a drinks manufacturer, a drinks brand. But the label isn't clear enough, so that particular drinks manufacturer can't sue them for copyright infringement. Just as a fun fact, it's obvious which brand it is because it's the only bottle line. It's a very distinctive bottle shape, and there's only one brand of drink that I know that comes in that bottle with that particular label. Anyway, that's besides the point. So again, you do not need to go into the storage room on top of the roof, but if you want some extra stuff, then obviously it does help. Now, I am playing on lone wolf mode, so the major difference here is that I have to kill the crows. I have to kill the crows. And the reason being, is if I try jumping across the gap and the crows attack me, I will actually be killed. I'll actually plummet to my death. Now, for those people who have watched me stream this, and those people that watch me regularly stream this, or have watched me stream this, this would be normally one of the places where Jim unfortunately doesn't get any further. However, as I'm doing a full playthrough on each character, showing you the different areas, different routes, and the different cutscenes, Jim has to make it to the end of this scenario. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So ignore the fire door on top, go into the lift, the elevator, out the elevator, turn to the character's left, out of the door. Once you're out the door, the timer stops. Down the steps. This cutscene plays, generic cutscene, so all the characters will see this. Run forward, push the cars to the barricade. Remember to wait. Remember to keep pushing until the camera angle changes. Once the camera angle changes and the character can't push anymore, turn round, run back. Use the policeman officer and his shotgun to protect you. Even on normal difficulties, he has infinite ammo in his shotgun. So let him take out the zombies whilst you push the car backwards to create the second barricade. Once it's in place, this cutscene plays.
Oh god, they're getting closer. We gotta go.
Again,
now.
this is generic cutscene. All of the characters will see this. And again, you have the option here of whether to take out the zombies or help the officer shoot the door. Another generic cutscene.
Hey, listen, you should go now.
You've seen it. You've seen that one before on the first playthrough. I have the lighter and head up to tanker, turn the valve, and the gas flows downhill. Because I'm playing as on lone wolf mode, I do have to take that zombie out, otherwise he will attack me. There we go. You got to stand in the right position. If you don't stand in the right position, the cutscene doesn't play, because I actually don't know. I've never figured it out. It seems to be different for each character. Into the canal. Tanker explodes. Up into the tunnel. Lower yourself down. Well, you will lower yourself down. Turn to the character's right. Follow the tunnel along. Up to the street. Follow the street along. You're now waiting for the police officer. Once he's done his little turn, you can hit speak.
This is
Generic cutscene, you've seen it before.
the highway is too dangerous. We're taking side streets. Damn.
Damn. Okay, and I'm not going to need any of the weapons from the back of the truck, because this is the second ending. You have to go onto the footbridge. You have to let the characters' cutscene play.
This can't be real.
can skip the generic cutscene. Turn back and go back to the van. If you're playing with AI characters, all the characters that have survived to this point have to be in this area. If they're not in this area, then you can't escape. You can't play the second cutscene, which is why I'm playing this on Lone Wolf mode.
That day, luck was definitely not on my side. You think you got problems? You think you're badass? Man, you don't know shit.
Okay, so that was two full gym playthroughs. Hope that helped with anything that you need with those with the playthrough. As Jim's kind of, as I say, with Outbreak, it's kind of or the Outbreak scenario, it's kind of a linear scenario, sort of generic, as in all the characters follow the same route and they all have very similar cutscenes, with one or two exceptions. But that is Jim. So I am going to leave this particular character playthrough there. Thank you for watching. As I say, I hope it helps, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.